not there and the other doctor's working, he tends to not care about half the shit she cares about. And we also make the schedule extremely light because we know he's not that bright.
Oh,
So so we do the schedule light, and the boss always makes sure that we can get out early on those days because she knows nobody really likes the stuff.
oh, we read this one live. So yeah.
Whoops,
Oh
sis.
no. No, you just went live.
Yeah. I was just putting it on something called Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how you been doing? And are you ready for the holidays? And let's talk about what we're serving for dinner first. First things first, shout yourself out. We'll start from the left coast first. We'll start with Miss Tron.
Hello. Hi. What I'm eating for dinner? Oh, for the holidays?
Yes.
I just hope we have. You know what? I want some steamed crab. I'm
Oh,
tired of turkey. I'm tired of turkey or steamed crab or smoked turkey. Even smoked turkey and steamed crab. Either or, I'm just tired of the same old, same old. That's just me.
and what night you know, buddy? You gonna get on the road? Are you gonna be cooking, or is somebody cooking for you?
Oh, hello, chat. Hello, everybody. Thanksgiving meal for me. We're pretty much basic. It's just me and my mom,
Yeah.
and usually my mom does the cooking
Mhm.
because I make my stuff too spicy for her. So she tends to do the cooking. But it's basic. We're going to have turkey, but we mainly do turkey to give it to the dogs. They love when holidays come around. So we're
Mm.
going to do turkey, cornbread dressing, probably
Mm.
macaroni and cheese. We're debating
Mm.
on mashed potatoes or twice baked potatoes. But if we do twice baked potatoes, we're not sure if we're going to do bacon or sausage or shrimp and crab meat.
Mm. Now, what's a
Or
twice baked potato?
okay, so you take a potato and you bake it.
Mm.
Then you split it in half and scoop out most of the insides and make like a mashed potato with that. And then you can add different things to it. Like one year we added bacon and cheese.
Mm.
Another year we added
Ooh,
sausage and cheese. And
yummy.
another year we added shrimp and crab meat and cheese and mixed it in
Ooh.
together. Then you load it back into the shell of the potato skin,
Okay.
add cheese on top, and bake it again.
Oh, hey, well, can you send me that recipe?
It's a basic recipe. Just basically what I just told you is basically it.
There's a lot of moving parts there. You know, I want to
Yeah.
deliver
Uh,
football, not watching the oven. But hey, that sounds
yeah.
good.
So we're gonna do either that and then macaroni and cheese. And my mom this year is gonna make an apple cake.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm pretty basic. I'm gonna have a nice now. Wait a minute. You said turkey, so do you like? What do you put stuff on the turkey? Like, do you put like? Do you have a buttery turkey or?
Yeah, my mom mixes this. I can't even tell you what's in it, but she mixes this butter,
Uh-huh.
and then you know how you can stick your hand under the skin of the turkey and everything.
Oh no, I've never
The
done. But okay.
Well, the day before she
Mhm.
cooks the turkey, she pulls the turkey out. She runs her hands underneath the breast area where between the skin and the breast to loosen all of that up, going down to the legs and everything.
Right.
And then she'll mix this butter mixture with butter and herbs and all this stuff and
Mhm.
rub it all under the skin of the turkey.
Wow.
And
Now,
then yeah, she'll leave it like that and then rub some more butter on top. And then the next morning, we don't cook it in the oven. We have a turkey roaster.
mhm.
So my mom will get up early and put the turkey roaster on low and cook the turkey for some hours. And then it's usually like falling off the bone when it's ready.
Oh, they need to know. Shout out to the chat here. Shout out to everybody that's here. Vieira Tron, you just got a marriage proposal from Grudy and Legends. He said he'll cook for you.
I know. I said. No, no. That's okay. That's all right.
Okay, well,
Thank you for the offer, but no, thank you.
there you go. The internet, that's what it's for now. So yeah, Nicholas Harris got some he got some good recipes there too. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, sounds like you guys are gonna be have a nice festivities. And Tron, are you getting on the road any, or is your family coming to you, or how do you all out there?
Our family just gonna do. We usually we used to just do things early, like the day later, and get that stuff done, and then we just warm it up on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's cool. Hashtag trick the fan. There we go. Everybody's gonna fall asleep. So yummy. All right. Hey, well, welcome to the show, everybody. We have these two wonderful gamers here. We're gonna talk a few things, and then we're get on out of here because it's Friday, and they probably have other things to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but welcome to a Friday stream. And this is a quick drop in, and welcome SNOWBUNNI and TRON. First things first, thank you all for joining.
No problem.
Okay, yeah, okay. So let's talk about.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime, yeah. Open forum. So especially when we get to talk about moist and buttery turkey, especially this time.
Buttery turkey. Moist or buttery turkey.
Yeah, well, I mean, dry turkey is. I mean, I can do the dry turkey because I got my cheese. I got everything ready. I got my cheese. Everything's ready. I got my chipotle honey sauce to put on the sandwich. But yeah, I can do dry turkey a few days afterwards. The white meat.
You should try. Oh, you should try sriracha mayo. That is actually good. You can make it yourself, or you could get buy at the store.
Doesn't Kraft make it? I think Kraft makes it.
I get the organic kind. I buy the organic.
Yeah,
I'm from California, and we talk about organic. Yeah, it's mostly organic. You get those. Get those. I recommend it because don't get the Kraft because they put loads of sugar in that, and it's kind of like eh. So I'm really picky about my mayo. Very picky.
I'm old school. I'm a Miracle Whip man. So
yeah.
I know Miracle Whip is good, but sometimes you look at it like this stuff tastes like sugar.
Yeah, I guess I can see your point there. But I like my dark meat turkey on Thanksgiving Day. That's some stovetop and some rolls.
Ooh,
and I'm pretty basic. It's just if I had those three things. Now the second run, that's when I'm going to hit the macaroni and the green beans, and
oh yeah, we're gonna have homemade green beans too. I can't remember. Probably cooked it with a smoked turkey leg.
Are y'all gonna have any butter biscuits?
No,
we might do rolls, but no biscuits.
Rolls, I'm sorry.
We're gonna have homemade rolls. We do yeast rolls in the house. Yeast. So my grandma bakes hers. She used the yeast powder and stuff, and we start making our rolls. That tastes better because at least you know what's in it. Yes. And we open up that bread like it's so fresh and gooey because it's like hot. And it's kind of like the bread just pulls apart. It just tastes so good.
Yeah,
when my grandmother was alive, we used to do that too. She used to.
Oh,
that was
really?
that was like her her contribution was she would make the homemade rolls.
Oh, dang! I love homemade rolls. I just man, they're the best. The best.
And then my mom would try to steal some of the dough so she could make cinnamon rolls with it. But then my grandmother would smack her hand away because she knew that I loved the rolls. So she used to always make, because I was her only grandkid. So she used to always make the rolls for me. They weren't for my mom. They were for me.
Well, do you put butter on your rolls or do you just go raw?
Usually the way my grandmother used to do it, when she had the rolls done, after she baked them, she used to brush them with butter, so you never had to put butter on the rolls.
Oh, yeah, I love that brush thing. It only gets used at that for me, that point. Well, I got another brush to brush my meat on the grill.
Dude, you could also you could use the egg yolk as a brush too. So I mean, yeah, you can make that glossy, get that glossy look to it.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about before she baked it. I'm talking about after it comes out the oven. she would rub and melted butter all over it after it came out the oven.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Okay,
would
I thought you were
put
talking about
she
before.
no, she would put the egg wash on when she baked it so it could be nice and golden
Oh,
brown. But when it
yeah.
came out the oven, she would brush melted butter on them.
Oh, she doesn't.
Mm,
Oh, okay, that's what I was talking about.
Mm.
Like before, like oh yeah, I was talking about before. So I was like, oh yeah, you
yeah.
put the. I mean, this is what we need to make more bread.
Well, I'm telling you, it's Tron. Somebody just requested that you say 8K.
Why do I have to say fine 8K?
Oh yeah, that was a banner. Now, if you look down on
Fine 8K. Yes.
yeah, there we go.
I don't.
Yeah. Somebody put melted butter, burnt but not burnt. There we go. All right. Hey, let's talk about some gaming. So, Snow Bunny, what do you think of the game of the year pseudo controversy? Pseudo meaning fake controversy.
As well, here's the thing. I really don't care about the controversy, but I understand where some people are coming from
Mhm.
because a lot of people are looking at it like, yeah, we know Death Stranding is going to win because the automatic thing is, you the host of it had a guest appearance, and him and one of the developer was friends and everything,
Mhm.
and the same developers also on the panel. So I can understand why people are upset because it looks like a quid pro quo thing.
Oh no, that's
Because,
back to news, isn't it?
huh?
That's like Trump, quid pro quo.
Yeah, but the thing is, and you know this, I know this, everybody knows this, everybody's jumping on the guy, and I'm like, okay, it happened, it's whatever. But he also has to realize that he is the face of the Game Awards. When
Yeah.
people think of the Game Awards, they're going to look directly at him. They don't care about the panel, they don't care about who's behind him because we don't even know much about those people.
Well, I mean,
But
systems on
when
that
you see when you see him as the face, and then okay, Death Stranding got nominated for all those things, but the other games in the category, some of them people are sitting here saying, why is this game even in here? Because a lot of people don't even know what the game is. It's like it was a lackluster choice of games going in.
You think so? I mean, I saw that top list and it's pretty strong. Now, I voted for Resident Evil 2, but
But that's the thing. That's what a lot of people are upset about also. How is it a 20-year-old remake is classified as game of the year material? It's
because
not a brand new game.
it's very good though. It's a very
Yeah.
I feel like it's not. Oh no, I'm sorry. Keep going. I apologize.
No,
go
I
ahead.
mean like some people are saying it's okay for it to be there, but it should have its own category, like remakes or remasters category.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, that's actually a
Um
good idea.
I mean, so those are some of the things that I've been hearing. And then, like I said, look at some of the games. Smash Brothers is on there, but that game technically came out in 2018, but after the Game Awards. So don't know when the cutoff for a game getting in versus when the cutoff for the awards is. And Nintendo had a lot of other strong candidates this year also.
Yeah, they did. That
Okay,
was
so
yeah.
What else?
that's one of the biggest things that happened. They had Astral Chain that was a strong contender for what people said because I didn't play that game.
Right.
Fire Emblem Warriors was a very good game, but they didn't even get into those nominations. But so you have to look at the list here. You have Control, which I haven't heard anybody say any good things about Control.
It's a good game.
Okay. Then you have Smash Brothers, which is technically a 2018 game, but it came out later than the game than to be classified for the Game Awards. Then you have a 20-year-old remake.
Yeah,
Okay.
branding too.
Okay, then you have Death Stranding, which is a new game and a new IP, but everybody's sitting here looking like, well, yeah, we knew that one was going to be there because the host of the show has a guest appearance in it. It's just like Famitsu gave the game a 40 out of 40, but the editor of Famitsu is very good friends with Kojima and also had a guest appearance in Death Stranding.
Yes, I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
they gave Death Stranding a perfect score, and if you look at the history of Famitsu, Famitsu is only given 27 games perfect scores.
Oh, well,
And four of those games were Kojima games, including Death Stranding.
well,
See, with the
So
Metal Gear,
yeah, well,
personally,
mhm.
I mean, a lot of people are asking where was the same energy where Metal Gear 5 got nominated and stuff and like that, and pretty much almost similar. But no one did complain. Just this year, everybody complains.
but see, and the thing
So,
is you also have to look at this, Tron. The gaming culture has changed.
How so? How have you noticed it over the last say
okay,
36 months? It's changed.
I I feel like
Everybody is
people.
losing their shit about everything they don't like.
Yes, exactly. That's why I just ignored this whole. That's why I'm ignoring the whole like awards thing. Like, you guys are whining over something. It's not that important. Move on. That's how I feel.
Right.
It's kind of like that's. I mean, I can't get mad because my game is not on there. I'm like, only I know what's good for me. Why do I need award show to define like what is considered game of the year for me? I already know what's my game of the year. If I play something that I loved it out of everything, it's my game of the year. That's it.
Yeah, people told me that that Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was good. I started to play it, and you get some sword at the beginning of the game, and that woman or that person, somebody said it was a little boy, and somebody told me it was a little girl. Somebody gives you a
It's a
sword
boy.
with no shoes on. It's like, well, I'm not gonna
It's
kill people. You ain't got no shoes. Like, go get your shoes on, kid. So it's you catch a cold. So,
Are you talking about Kingdom Hearts?
well, at the very beginning of Sekiro Shadows Die
He's
Twice,
Oh,
talking about
they
the
give you
kid who is who is like the leader of, like, I think the Dragon Clan or something.
yeah, maybe.
oh,
Who?
that's a little boy. Yeah, that's a little boy.
Oh yeah, well he ain't got no shoes. So where are his shoes?
I don't know.
And then he has a sword with no shoes. I mean, and that's game of the year. I'm like, ain't no way in hell that could be game of the year. You gonna give me a sword and say go kill people who look the same, and then no. It'll probably win. And you're right. I don't care because to me, my game of the year was Resident Evil 2, mainly because of the sound, the ambiance, and they still were able to make it suspenseful. At least for me, it was. And then they had those puzzles on there, which, of course, everybody knows I hate those puzzles, and I cheated my ass off. Just like I'm doing on the Star Wars game. Why do you got to have puzzles? This is Star Wars. So I will just go on the, on YouTube, and I will figure it out. I'll just say, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Well, my thing is if, as long as you're having fun playing it, who cares how you play it? I mean,
I don't
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
because I mean, there's some puzzles that I come across that I can't figure out,
Uh-huh.
so I go look them up. Do I feel
Yep,
guilty
me
about
too.
it? Hell no.
Yeah,
Same,
but if you do that, they're going to call you a fraud.
They already do, but because I have one friend who does it to me all the time. But I bought the game to play it how I wanted to play it, not how you want me to play it.
My gosh. Well then, now Snowbunny, can you expand a little bit when you said when you said that the gaming culture has changed and people are losing their shit. So let me ask you why. And this from what you have observed, why do you think people are losing their shit?
I mean, so you have to think about gaming, the culture of gaming, how it changes. Every newer generation is coming into gaming. Okay. Things that we accept as older gamers, a lot of the younger gamers are not accepting. Okay. A lot of things that they're accepting, we're not accepting. Like, younger gamers are easily like, okay, there's microtransactions, whatever. We come through, we're used to a game being complete.
Correct.
Okay. One thing changes that people don't like look at this whole Pokemon controversy that's happened.
I didn't know
Okay.
controversy.
Yeah, there is. There's a huge mess going on. But a lot of people who are complaining about the Pokemon games, the new ones that came out, are people who are complaining about like the national dex is not there, which is where you could bring all the Pokemon from old into the new game.
Right.
So they're having a nuclear meltdown because their favorite Pokemon is not in the game. And they're saying that the games are too easy. They're complaining about how they said, and the thing is, they always throw back, well, Black and White or Pokemon Diamond were the best Pokemon games in the gen. You
They
have to
were.
realize when a game gets into so many different expansions,
Mhm.
things are going to have to change. They're
Right.
never going to stay the exact same way you remember it from your childhood.
Yeah.
Okay? It's going to change and evolve. Okay. When you start getting to the point of threatening people because of you're not liking the way a game going, you're threatening developers and you're threatening doing things like that. You need to sit down and think about um are you getting too old for this game?
Are you getting too old to game? Period.
No, not even to game period, but you have to think about the franchise. Like me, when I was younger,
Yeah.
I was a huge Kirby fan.
Okay.
I played Kirby games. I speed ran Kirby games on the Game Boy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Now,
Mhm.
when the newest Kirby came out, the last Kirby game that came out, I played the demo. And for me, it was way too easy. I didn't like it. But
Well,
you didn't see me hearing me crying about how the game has changed, the game is way too easy, and going to picking up a pitchfork and going to the directors who made the game. I just realized that the game has changed.
right, right.
And
But
I'm not going to sit there and crap all over the game because of my
Mhm.
views on the game, because there's a younger generation who loves the game.
Yep.
And I'm not going to begrudge them that love of the game that they love by how I remember my childhood.
well, I can appreciate.
You.
No, but I mean, that's how you got to look at every game franchise that you might have played when you're 10. If you expect it to be the same when you're 30, something's wrong with you. It's going to change. And
Exactly.
the things that you classify as easy now to your 10-year-old self, they might not have been easy then.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Well, Tron, why do
And
you
you,
think people are going crazy and losing their shit?
man, like you said, I think they missed their childhood.
No.
Same thing. I do believe people are the older generation. We tend to, like you said, we want games complete, but at the same time, I'm okay with that. But the problem I have with some of these gamers who, like you said, threatening developers, um, threatening publishers, acting as if this game has came over and killed their family. Some of them were going that far, and I'm just like, it's not. I don't consider how this Emmett object is so dedicated to your life like that.
Yeah.
I do think you need help. You do need help, and like how people are upset with PlayStation censoring games. I'm finding out they ain't censoring nothing. Those games are coming on the PlayStation, full blown.
Well, I don't understand why they're upset if they tone some of the stuff down. It's like, okay, guys.
Not everything's toned down. Like maybe certain games are toned down because the site on the publisher
Yeah.
part. Yeah, some stuff are toned down, but a good portion is still in the game. But I feel like even that right there, I got hell for that because some people got pissed. Some people got full pissed off at me because I was just saying, "What's the big deal?"
I
It's,
don't
it's
disagree. Are you all both play
and you got
Kirby? If you all both play Kirby, where is Pain?
he's an alien.
Oh, so he ain't got no drawers on. All right.
No.
Okay. Well,
How are you gonna fit pants on that?
I don't know.
I mean, think about it. I mean, like with my pants and my fat rolls, they roll down. He's spherical.
I ain't got no clothes on.
Okay. I mean, it's just going to, and then what are you going to do when he try to expand and get bigger?
Well,
They're
that's
gonna
fine.
bust. They're gonna bust out of him like Hulk, like the Hulk rip out of his clothes.
Well, I mean, what about putting on like some of those stretch pants, like an Al 5 at Walmart? Do you think that'll work for
No, no, no.
Okay,
Leave Kirby alone. Leave Kirby alone.
I'm just asking questions.
What is it with you and wanting fully clothed people?
Well, I'm
I
just
mean, the kid. I mean, you gotta think about this. The kid in Sekiro didn't have shoes on, but you also have to look at the time period. A lot of people didn't wear shoes then.
okay, fair enough, but this dude ain't got no drawers on and he's eating. So
Yeah, and he's basically a wad of chewed up bubble gum.
okay, that's fine.
He's a gumball. That's why he says a little gumball. He's adorable.
Oh, no, I'm not
That
mocking.
one.
I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I mean, if it's a piece of jewelry, okay. I just didn't know. Maybe he got some pants, or it was a micro transaction. You put like some blue pants or some drawers.
I
You
mean,
know, at
it's
this
enough
point-
in Smash Brothers
Oh.
when he swallows some people and spit them out, he gains their abilities and look like them a little bit. That's okay. He got that ability. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's fine. That's cool. I can appreciate. I'm just asking. I'm not making fun of it. I never
I
played
do.
the game. So I'm thinking, well, where is this dude's pants at? Because he's running around, coming to say, "Wait, what's somebody came to your house and no drawers on?" I mean, this. I
mean, would you be taking off their pants to look? How do we know the pinkness is in a suit over him?
Oh my god.
I mean, are you going to be looking that closely? Are you going to be watching the walls and look? Dude, I wonder if he got underwear on.
Well, what if
You know what?
dinner and they come with some friggin' Gatorade and Kool-Aid and they ain't got no drawers on? I mean, that's just maybe that may kill the mood for your turkey. You know, that's all I can say about that.
Oh god. I do have to say something that's quite important.
Uh-huh.
So I think the reason you guys heard about the new you heard about how they did subscription base for what's that, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp?
Oh yeah, I heard about it, but I haven't played Pocket Camp in a minute. Pocket Camp does not scratch that Animal Crossing itch for me, okay? So
Yeah. I played it for 2 years. And you know, I didn't there was some microtransactions, but I only bought like maybe 2 things from that. Okay. Anyway, but now they did a subscription base that if you want the good loot boxes, you get 5 a day.
Yeah.
And you get like called fortune cookies. And you go, that's subscription. And the other subscription is that if you're not playing that game at all, let's say you're not playing for that whole day, you come back and they did everything for you. Like your character was doing a lot of missions while you were off the whole time, off the game. So they have something like that. And I was thinking, like, to be honest with you, any type of mobile game, even if it doesn't matter if you play it for free or you play it for one time, no one doesn't get that type of like passing as it seems like Nintendo like online game, like not online game, but Nintendo mobile games seems to get a lot of passing. And I don't see a lot of people upset about this or bringing this stuff up.
You want me to tell you the reason why?
Why?
Like
man?
for me, because you got to think about this.
Uh-huh.
The mobile community don't watch us.
Fact.
And most of us don't play in the mobile community. So for like me,
I kind of do.
Well, yeah. I mean, I said most of us. I said most of us. Okay. Like me, I had Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on my phone. I haven't logged into it for over a year.
Jeez.
Because I've been playing other games.
Right, right.
But like for us, like I said, most of us, or a lot of us, let's put it this way, a lot of us don't do the whole mobile side. Their mobile
Mhm.
games aren't even targeting gamers like us. They're targeting the people with cell phones who love playing cell phone games.
That is true.
That's why I just call myself out right there because I did kind of pay for their yeah. That was a couple years ago. Okay, that was a couple years ago.
No, but the thing is my thing. I don't judge you because that's what you wanted to play. Like
At the
for
time,
me,
yeah.
yeah, like for me, I have a huge thing for visual novels and Atomi visual novels.
Hmm.
And
Me too.
you remember Tron, I was telling you that one was coming to the Switch from Voltage, a very popular Atomi visual novel company, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Well,
very
they've
familiar with
bought
that.
over out of all their series, they've bought three different series to the Switch. So guess what? I'm double dipping buying them on the Switch now because I don't have to play my mobile device for it.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm buying. I'm gonna buy the. I might just go on here. I'm buying that one mobile. There is some like PlayStation has a. I guess an exclusive, probably maybe exclusive.
Hmm.
Atomi game on their console. I want to play it. So
Yeah, so I
I
mean that's the thing. Like a lot of,
no
and then the
nothing
mobile
else.
people, the mobile
Hmm.
companies are seeing that hey, these games are selling on console. Let's move them to console.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping because I really want to play. I like those type of games too. So I'm a fan of them as well. And one of them is like the one I play is like has to do with like it's a Korean one, and I love this one ever since I played since 2016. So it's kind of like I'm hoping they go to console,
It might come to
because
Switch because, like I said, Voltage has bought over three
oh
different
cool,
games of theirs. They've bought over Enchanted by Moonlight, the bad Kissed by the Baddest Bitter, and the one dealing Star Kiss Myths or something. So they're bringing them slowly, but that's the thing. Each console game, like console gamers and mobile gamers, are two totally different genres. So like a lot of gamers like me, even though I play Nintendo, I don't even keep up with the mobile market because I realize they're not even targeting me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No, that's. Yeah. I mean, that's a different market. Different kind of people are on that. And again, I was doing something the other day, and I saw somebody mobile. They were doing something. There was some kind of game where they were running around shooting. So it could have been Fortnite for all I know, but it was some guy sitting next to me, and he was like, kind of like, man, what? I almost asked him what that was. Kind of like, I don't want to know because I may be.
Garuda.
Yeah, I know, I know, Garuda, but yeah, I mean, we got a few more minutes here. I'm being quiet so that they can talk and everybody can hear that. It's good to get different people's points of view on what's going on. And then
Yeah, I'm just keeping myself away because I just played Neo Kuni and Neo Kuni 2. Sorry, and I
yeah,
started
no,
to love that.
how
Oh,
how is that?
I,
What's up, Gab Talk? How you doing, brother?
I love Neo Kuni 2 because it just reminds me of a Miyazaki cartoon or something like a series, and I really love that type of style. Anyways, so I'm thinking about investing more into games like that. I think the what's that one called Professor the ones on the Nintendo. It would start on
Professor
the Game
Layton.
Boy. Yeah, I heard there was gonna be another one on the Switch.
It came out. There's Layton's Mystery Adventures. It's dealing with his daughter Cat, and she's hunting him down.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, is it good? Is it good?
So far, I'm loving it.
Oh man, that's why I want to get the Switch just to play that because I love those games. It's like,
Now that animation style on those games, I'm starting to. Oh, I may try some of that. How are the stories? Are they like hokey? Are they
good.
funny? Or I know that Cooney is that the one with the blue snot. So is that the one?
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought that was Dragon Quest. You mean the
or
little
is it
blue
Dragon Quest? Right,
slime?
all right, yeah. Because I want to try.
that's Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
That's the slime. Yeah, that's the little
yeah.
slime.
Yeah, and it's got a face and it be smiling and eating stuff too. And they ain't got no pants. So all right, there's
It
something
don't
else.
even have feet.
It
And
doesn't have
I thought
arms.
of it. So I,
It looks like a Hershey kiss, okay?
it does. You're right about that.
Yeah, I did call it a Hershey Kiss. My first thought was like, why is this Hershey Kiss got a face? And when I love the dragon, I used to play the Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior at the time, and
Yeah.
it used to be on the Game Boy. I had the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay. That was
And
right.
yes, and that was the first time I actually played any of the Dragon Warrior games. I bought it and I love it because you could. It was the way how you customize it. You could make it any way you want. It was super good.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then I was a big Castlevania fan, so I had the Castlevania, I had the Dragon Warrior, and Golden Sun. That I wish Nintendo bring that back, bring back Golden Sun because that was a really good game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, just
It's so much
okay.
going on. Right now, like usually the Switch has slow stuff in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Next year I already got, I think before April, I think there's 6 games I want.
Wow. So all that's dropping in the next 100 days, 120 days.
After December, because there's nothing in December coming out. In
Right.
January, I got Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and then they're bringing, I think, is it Code Reveal?
Mm-hmm.
They're porting
Yeah.
that from the Vita to the Switch in January.
All right.
In February, Snack World is coming to the Switch, which was a
Snack
3D, which was a 3DS game done by Level 5, and it
Mhm.
was only released
Ooh.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's coming to America. Oh.
It's coming out February 14th.
Okay.
And Railroad Empire is coming out.
Now,
And
what is the purpose of that game? Is that like is it just a train sim?
yeah, it's
Okay,
basically you're going against 2 other competing railroad lines to build your own railway systems
Oh, okay.
between cities
Oh,
to get them to grow.
All right. No, that's cool.
that sounds pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on PC. It's on Steam right now, and I think the PS4 right now. But it's
Yeah.
coming to
Okay,
Switch in February.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I
I-
better check these out. I better check it out. Oh, there's another one. I was gonna. I don't know if you know this one. Do you hear about this game? It has about tanks, like a tank, like it's sort of like a tank city type of thing, and you have to go in different areas. Yeah, it's coming on the Switch. It's coming on the PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and I've been trying to. It's called Fuga, or something like that. It's sort of like it's like a tank. It's sort of like a strategy tank game,
Okay.
but it's really, but apparently has like strategy RPG with a little bit of a Sims, like a Sims like
Oh no, I have
RPG
not
level
heard
to it.
about that.
Oh, it's done by my favorite company. If you ever heard of a game called Tales of Sotero, that was on the PlayStation 1. So the
Oh.
company who did that one is they did a lot of games, but it never got popular. But they did this one, and it was announced in the convention. So I've been reading about it on the RPG site.
Yeah.
And they've been talking so much about. They talk so much about this. It got me so interested. I want to get it. So I've been and it's. I mean, you guys have to get it. It's on. It's going to be on the Xbox. So Xbox dudes and ladies need to go in and get this game too. PlayStation ladies and guys need to come and get. Everyone needs to get this game because I feel like we don't support games enough. That's why we don't see them at award shows because we're not throwing out there that we really want to see these games to be more than just what we like. And I personally just feel like I really want to see this game actually have a sequel because I'm definitely buying it. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts because I love the company who made the other games in the past, and this one's one of my favorites. Yeah, it's going to be one of my favorites because I know what I'm going to get from it.
Yeah, my JRPG skills are horrible. I got like
I love them.
Yeah, I mean mine are horrible. I played them a whole lot on the PS2. Then I went from PS2 to the Xbox,
I
PS, and now I'm getting back into them now. So,
well, Craig, I think I know what the problem is. Do you level up your armor or
uh,
get new armor?
yeah, yeah, I always level that up. The first thing I level up in an RPG is the healing factor, or how much healing stuff you can carry, and then the next thing I level up is the armor. How much you can carry. So yeah.
Well, it's not the magic carry. It's like sometimes level armor means you can add more stats to your armor,
Yeah.
or you could get something new and have it better than what you had before. So because I noticed that some of my friends who just got into RPG, they had the hard time is leveling up their character stats and their weapons and their armor, and also upgrading to the different potions and stuff. And they always talk about it. And there's also class, like different when you come your class, depending on your class, people like to become tanks every time. You have a rogue character, you're a tank. You have a mage, you're a tank. Everybody turns their regular these characters into tanks, and you gotta let them know, like, no, that's not how you do it. You go long distance character, you're a long distance character, you're short distance, that's the only time you can be a tank. And you gotta have a shield.
No, you're right. Yeah, you always got to cast something, healing and all that. No, you're right about that. All right. Well, hey, which have you all tried out Disney Plus yet?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
I only want to get to. The only thing that looks interesting to me on Disney Plus is DuckTales, because I've owned most of the Disney classic movies and everything. I just want DuckTales, but I think I'm gonna just buy it on Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I watched that man the other day. My God, that's a good show.
See, same. Like my family want to get Disney Plus. I said you just be watching old shows and that's pretty much it. You may watch some new stuff, but that new stuff is just a revision of Marvel characters, and it's kind of like no.
Well, that show, The Mandalorian, does look interesting.
That's good. I just watched the third episode drop today. It's real good. I'm really surprised. John.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. John Favreau directed it. Phylon, he wrote it, and Kathleen Kennedy's producing it. So it's a win-win-win. It's just knocking them out of the park.
Kathleen.
I love Kathleen Kennedy. She kicked those men in the balls. So anybody that does that pisses them off. Those incels, I love it. So the interface is a mess. No, it takes when you put it on, it'll pop up like it's on, but it's not. It's just kind of a face screen. Nicholas Harris is saying that the user interface is a mess. There's a whole lot there though. I didn't know that the X-Men cartoon from the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, that's on there. Like all of it. All the Simpsons are on there, like all 33 seasons or something like that. So
yeah, because Disney bought Fox.
Yeah, Avatar's on there, but I don't think it's in Blu-ray. I think it's just in regular HD. It may be in Blu-ray. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch it again. So, but yeah, I mean, I watched The Mandalorian. I watched the Captain America First Avenger. I'm sitting down and watch Captain Marvel later tonight. So yeah, I'm like a kid in a candy store at this point. So.
And I think it's focusing on stuff like that. That's why the whole deal was so with the whole Sony Pictures Entertainment and Disney having those debacles because of this, because of Disney Plus, and trying to put a lot of the Spider-Man deals on there. But you also got to realize it was, Sony Entertainment has all the rights for it.
Yeah, they kind of. Yeah, if it's more than a half hour long, then Sony owns it. So animation is about usually 18 to 22 minutes. So Marvel still owns that, but so they can put all the Marvel, the Ultimates, and all that kind of stuff on there. But yeah, anything is over minutes. It's Sony owns that. So yeah, no, I'm shocked. I mean, I'm very surprised by this, and because I already had Hulu, they pretty much are crediting me for Hulu, so my account only costs like $6 a month. So I'm like, well, I'm going to keep this.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Well, before we wrap up, what is on your Christmas wish list? I'll start with you, Snow Bunny. What are the top 3 things you would like for Christmas?
For right now, I'm looking at another monitor,
Mm,
Elgato capture card,
okay.
and I kind of saw this Pokemon popcorn maker I want.
I've seen
Oh,
that. I've actually seen that.
for me,
Yeah,
I
Tron,
want
Tron.
to switch. I want to switch.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
what
all.
else? You want like what games would you give it the Switch?
Animal Crossing
Uh,
complete. Anything that I don't know. I have seen some really good games I really want to play on the
mhm.
Switch. Um, anything is a RPG. I guess I'm more of an RPG person, and I love like
There's tons of RPGs.
yeah. That's
I would suggest Xenoblade Chronicles too.
oh
Oh,
yeah. I'll definitely get that.
yeah. Well, that's cool. King
Yeah.
Thrash had Tron. What's up, King Thrash? You're gonna hopefully.
Hey
Hey, what's up?
Thrash.
I'm
Hey,
sure
Thrash.
Digital Foundry wants wants you to leave him alone for Christmas, King Thrash. And go let him live. You know? So now I'm looking at a monitor too, Snow Bunny. Honestly, I'm circling around one. I'm gonna go check it out. Maybe tomorrow. I may try
I
to.
have a couple of them on my Amazon wish list
Yeah.
that I'm waiting to see if they're going to have a Black Friday special for.
Mm-hmm.
So, because my friend was telling me that with my card and my laptop, I could hook up something that has 1440p. So I'm looking for something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just waiting to see if they have it on special on Black Friday.
Yeah. Well, that and remember Cyber Monday too. Amazon will,
Well, I'm gonna be back at work on that day. So
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm lucky. This is the first time in 10 years I am off on Black Friday and then also on Cyber Monday. So I'm looking for a monitor, a 1440p monitor myself.
Yeah, I'm always off on Black Friday, but never Cyber Monday, unless my boss gets like one year when the Atlanta blackout happened, when
Yeah.
the Atlantic airport lost power, she
Uh-huh.
was
Mm.
stuck down there, so we couldn't open.
Well, I understand that. Yeah. I can appreciate that. Yeah, can't get the doors open. Ain't nothing happening here in the office. Something going on with the rent. Well, all right then, ladies. I'm gonna get on off here. I'm gonna try to head over to RGT and see what's going on over there. But yeah, please, we'll start with you, Mr. Vieira, since you're out there on the West Coast. Go ahead and shout yourself out. 8K style.
Oh, yeah. This is the Tron, like always. Glad to be here. Glad to join this was it SteamYard? I'm still trying to get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah.
AKA the bootleg hangout is what we call it.
The bootleg hangouts. God dang it.
Oh, before you go, what did you want to say about that YouTube policy thing? Did you get everything?
Oh, the YouTube policy. I'm still trying to understand like
Mhm.
what they're really talking about because a lot of people are still like hoping that this does not mess up their it doesn't mess up your even though you might say oh it's not for kids, but they're going to do something where they're going to really demonetize your channel even though it's not kid friendly. So
You have to
it's
put
kind
on
of
there something about like it's not kid friendly, but they're going to go through your thumbnails and anything that looks like it might um be something that a kid would want to watch. They will switch you up or something.
Yeah.
well that would make no sense. So animators are going to have a hard time then.
Anybody who a bunch of Nintendo channels are already talking about it because they're like we're gonna get screwed because everything we do is like kid stuff.
Right. And I know
So
they sent that. Well, if you went to your YouTube page, there was a thing up there. You had to like, they sent it to me twice. Do you have any kid? Is your It'll say, is the channel kid friendly? I put no. You know, and I try to go into the settings and find anything that the kid thing. I'm like, no, I can't have.
Well,
You know?
I think it's like, especially if you're an artist and you draw, and all of a sudden it's not what they see. It's kind of hard about that because then you're just judging on it based off the cover. You're not even doing a deeper meaning. Like, I might do an icon for my channel, and then all of a sudden you hear, all you see is not here, but all you see is nothing but we're having a podcast. So that's what I'm saying. If you have a podcast, you have an icon that matches with the subject or something, would that affect you too? I mean, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, again, that's a good question. We're going to definitely try to find out more stuff about it and talk about it. I don't know about this weekend. It's a lot of people are going to be traveling and all that kind of stuff. So, but Snowbunny, please go ahead and shout yourself out and the podcast that you're on, please.
This is Snowbunny. Now my channel is going to be, my gaming channel is Snowbunny Gaming. You can catch me on Sundays on JTech TV's podcast, PlayStation Nation, and you can catch me on Wednesdays on my normal podcast of Scram Punks over on Dirk Griggity's channel.
All right.
And
Awesome.
periodically, I have been missing out on the roundtable because of time conflict for me.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I get back to that one, I'll be on that one.
Well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a time conflict right now with me, Tronny. That's the reason I haven't been back on that one.
Oh, no, that's fine.
But the
Xbox podcast.
Yeah.
No, I enjoy being on here. I kind of miss it, and then we got to go back and talk about paranormal stuff. I totally forget about that.
No, that's fine. That's why I got my symbol up there for my paranormal and UFO stuff. So yeah, I wanted to try to watch that video, that Navy pilot, the video that they released on that UFO they were chasing.
Just send me the link.
Okay, yeah, we will. Anybody out there with a good old-fashioned paranormal story, just send it to my direct message, and yeah, we'll definitely try to get you on for the paranormal hour. So yeah, I mean, hosted by me and Tron. So, but now once she gets StreamYard set up, she'll be able to host it as well. So that'd be fun too. So Snowbunny, you got any good ghost stories?
No. I mean, house I grew up in was haunted. I mean,
we'll have to save it and maybe tell us a story or two. We always have eggnog and an adult beverage while we're talking about it. At least
of course.
All right, well, ladies, we'll get on up out of here. Thank you for your time. It's Friday. I know everybody's got different things they got to do. And so I appreciate you two ladies coming on and sharing your thoughts.
No problem.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad I was able to make it.
No problem. Well,
finally.
I know, right?
Finally. We were like concerned. I was like, dang, she haven't heard from her in almost feels like years.
Nah, it's just like on Wednesday, I worked 11 hours, and I swear to God, everybody probably heard me snoring on the podcast because I took Benadryl for having an allergic reaction, and I was going in and out of sleep, so I'm pretty sure they heard me snoring.
Oh no!
I thought I heard it a couple times. I'm just kidding. Hey, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get a sip of eggnog and go and get my Friday started. So thanks for joining me, Vieira and Miss Snowbunny. You guys have a great weekend and be careful and keep it gaming on the terror.
You too. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Later.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.